What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? We're back. What has it been? 3 weeks since the last mock draft. We had a lot of crazy things going on. Last week we had the expo, a lot of fun. We'll be talking a little bit about that. But yeah, the season is near. We are getting very close. Sorry, we're a little bit late. I had to literally go through and create a bunch of new accounts just to get us up and live again. So we are back. I got Joe with me and my guy Ric Avery. These two drafted next to each other in the Scott Fish poll. So
3 years counting.
What's up, y'all?
Indeed.
What's going on, JC?
I'm ready to be back doing some lives. It's been a little bit for me. So yeah, we'll talk a little bit about the expo. Anybody out there that does fantasy football and you want a destination or a destination for fantasy football, it's in Canton, Ohio. This next year it's going to be, what is it, July 26th, I think.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
So they moved it that it's going to be the week before, I think, now, the Hall of Fame game stuff. But we definitely recommend people go out to that because it is a really good time. You get to meet a lot of good people. And you can get into some drafts, live drafts out there, but it's a hell of a good time. But we're going to get live right now tonight. We have a full room in here, 12 people in here drafting. This is a 1 quarterback, 2 wide receiver, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end. And I think we have, let me check. I think it's 2 flex. Let me just check the roster. Yeah, 2 flex, and then I think it's 6 or 8 bench spots. 8 bench spots. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just full PPR, so nothing crazy, no any crazy bonus points or anything like that. So we're just gonna get into that, talk a little bit of expo stuff, talk a little fantasy football, things that are happening. So we're gonna get started. I'm going to randomize the draft like we always do. What's up, Pete? What's up, Mel? Yeah, Pete says smash those likes. I'm going to actually fix this too so that we're not over Rick's face the whole time with the comments. So I'll work on that while we start drafting. But I am going to randomize the draft. Like I said, thanks for everyone hopping into the draft tonight. We got Andrew and Pete, and Rick is here, obviously. Joe's here. We got Rick, our amazing host on Thursday Checkdown. AC Dean is here. Emperata's here. My guy, Fantasy Good Sports here. Mel's here. Duarte is here. Mr. Frito Bandito himself. And I am here. So we're going to get started. Like I said, I'm going to randomize the draft.
I'm hoping I'm not next to Frito, as usual.
Dude, or Mel. She likes to snipe.
Frito's good.
Yeah, he's very good. I drafted next to him in last year's draft night out, and it was IDP league. All right, draft order, randomized 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oof.
My last.
You are at 8. Rick is at 4. I'm at 3. Pete's at 2. Rick's at 1. Mel's at 5. And this is going to be a fun draft here. Looks like pretty much everyone's here, so I'm going to start the draft. Good luck, everybody. Let's have some fun, and, let's talk some fantasy. 60 seconds on the clock. I'm going to turn this off.
Is that you or me?
It's me, I think. It might be you, too, but I it might just be mine just because I have mine.
I muted it anyways.
So feel free, everybody, if you're over on X or Twitter, we highly recommend come over here, give us a like, give us a follow, smash those notifications over on YouTube because it really helps us grow. Just check us out over at the Sports Affiliation on YouTube. We're about to have so many shows, it's crazy. I'm thinking about it, dude. We're probably gonna have 8 to 10 shows a week. So, I mean, Rick will be doing his show. Chef's got a show going on. Got another new one on Tuesday. That's 3.
Once Mock Draft Mondays is no longer Mock Draft Mondays, it'll be another one of my shows.
We also have watch parties. So we'll be doing some of the watch parties. So anytime we like to do at least the first half. Sometimes I feel frisky and I like to watch the whole game. It depends on the game, but it's a Vikings game most likely. If it's a night game, I'll be at home and I'll definitely be watching it live. But yeah, we like to have fun with that. You know, Carla's going to be doing her interview shows like always on Wednesdays, and she's got her Zumba show on Fridays, which has been a super comedic and very knowledgeable. I've been learning a lot about Zumba and all the stuff they do in the community, which is crazy. Oh damn! I'm on auto. Sorry, go. I'm talking. That's all right.
Did you auto pick Saquon?
Hell no. That's all right.
I got the steal with Bijan at 104.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Barkley is somebody I am definitely not drafting. I know Mel would have taken him for sure, but I am definitely avoiding Saquon Barkley this year. Just a lot of things that could go wrong with him this year due to I guess I am somebody who believes in the curses. There's only one person I know that tends to break that kind of curse, and that's somebody like Derrick Henry. He's definitely a non-human person. But yeah, I'm a little bit nervous with Saquon this year.
Saquon is also non-human.
Yeah, last year he was. Derrick Henry's been non-human his whole life.
Well, he broke an ankle one time or a foot, whatever it was.
I mean, I guess he's like I said, he's the only person in the history of football that has ever ran for 2,000 yards in college, high school, and NFL. So that's pretty crazy.
Wasn't he? How old is he? Is he 30? He's 30.
Yeah,
29, 30.
29, I think.
Let's see.
Ooh, I'm on the clock.
31, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say he might be 31.
Yeah, I was gonna add in over 30 as well.
What's up, dog?
Puka Malik, Brian Thomas. We got for running back.
Derrick Henry.
CMC. Give me CMC.
Good pick.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much upside and there's so much. So I guess to me last year, I remember CMC in the offseason at the same time. All these hype videos, him in the gym, all this crazy stuff coming out. Dude, he looks so buff, so fit, and everyone's so amping him up. Week 1 comes, and guess what? He's not playing. Week 2 comes, and guess what? He's not playing. Week 3 comes, guess what? He's not playing. So you taking him in the first round definitely like really killed you unless you found somebody like on the waiver wire you can immediately grab,
I had Jordan Mason, I think. He was on the 49ers last year, right?
I was just going to say Jordan Mason helped a little if you had him.
You grabbed him, though. Like if you weren't that guy, you were literally, that definitely affected your outcome.
So I wasn't in on CMC at all until I heard positive reports. That's kind of how I was approaching him this year. But I also don't see him. I mean, maybe early on, but once all the offensive weapons are there, I can see them not really. He's not going to get like those 9 reception, 120 rushing yard games like all the time. I think they dial it back a little bit.
You don't think he's going to get like 25 to 30 touches a game?
No, not every game. No.
Probably like 15, 20.
Garendo can absorb some carries for sure if he's healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he can hit. I don't think he goes 25 points a game like he used to. I think it'll be like in the 19 range, 19, 20 range.
I don't know, man. I think I'd rather just take a shot with somebody like Genty than like I don't know. If I'm going to take the risk, I mean, I know that CMC has already proven he can do it, but he's also shown that he's been hurt. I guess I'm just playing the devil's advocate here,
Brian Thomas.
Brian Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor went pretty high up in there. Bowers, Taylor, Genty.
Let me see. I'm trying to
do A-Chain in the first round. A-Chain has a lower body injury, I was reading.
Yeah, it's like soft tissue injury.
Those can linger.
Those can linger, yeah.
They can linger if you're not, if you don't let it all the way heal, or you can re-aggravate stuff like that.
Yeah. Which is good for Ollie Gordon later on.
The key is to still be active but not have any setbacks. That's the only way it all the way heals. You can't just do nothing and have it heal all the way.
Yeah. Hey, and I guess I go AJ Brown.
Greg just said he tried to join the draft, but he was too late.
Too late. All right.
Nice. So tomorrow night, Rick will be a guest on Aces Up with Tip Major. Yeah, that's the lineup. That was my guest pairing for tomorrow night's show. Can't wait for that.
Pete, what the hell?
Should be fun.
You see what happened?
No.
You don't see what Pete just did?
Caleb Williams at 211? Okay, I do see it. Nice.
My eyes are playing tricks on me.
Let me see.
Pete, you could have waited at least 3 rounds, at least.
He heard your hot take earlier, saying he's a top 10 QB.
Yeah, I think it's in the range of outcomes for sure. Yeah. Early on, I was like, how can he not take a huge step forward? Like, I was drafting him. He was my late round target. I got some shares of him. And then I was like, all right, I have enough. I'll go to another late quarterback. But he was the first quarterback that I was taking, wait on quarterback, taken in early drafts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a lot of the times I when I do try out another quarterback and see how the build looks, I'll go away from it so much from the first one and I'll forget about it. And I'm trying not to do that because I am in on Caleb Williams this year, despite the consensus having him low and some of the negative reports that were coming out of camp. I just think preseason and practice is nothing compared to the real game. If he's struggling in the real game, then we'll figure out quarterback. I'm always taking 2 quarterbacks when I wait on quarterback, so it's not like I'm all in on them. But
now, would you ever take like a Lamar or Josh Allen round 3?
Yeah, I thought about it actually. I thought I already screwed up my draft. I might as well just take Lamar, and then I was like, nah, I'll wait. Yes, I'm willing to take Lamar. Josh Allen maybe, but nobody else. Like Lamar, yes, because of his upside for like rushing touchdowns. He's been better at passing. Now you have everybody kind of healthy back besides Likely, I think, but everybody else is back healthy, so I'm fine with it. Mitchell's back in the backfield, and he's been. That's his last name, right?
Keaton Mitchell.
Yeah. And I mean, I like him as a backup. So,
he's flashed this preseason for sure.
I just think that Lamar's just set up for a lot of success in a lot of different ways. I mean, Josh Allen can run as well, but I don't know. There's something special about Lamar.
The only 2 I'm in on is Lamar and Jalen Hurts, and specifically Jalen Hurts because of he's usually the last one to go out of that group. Sometimes
Burrow too. I mean, I don't mind Burrow too. I'll wait around. I'll take him in 4 just because. I don't know if you saw my short I did the other day for betting. I just did a betting short.
I did over 33 touchdowns.
I just talked about 33.5. They have him at, and I think he's going to be closer to 50 this year. I mean, if everyone stays healthy, and they added some players. I think. I mean, Trey Hagner. Didn't he just sign his contract too? Didn't they just sign? I mean, I know he's back at practice, so if he hasn't signed his contract, he's probably going to play. There's potential he could get traded, but I mean, if that defense is stronger too, I mean, I don't know. I think Burrow's going to be set up for huge success.
I'll put him. The only time I put him in the elite tier is when the passing touchdowns are worth 6.
When
they're worth 4, He's got to fit my build.
What about 5?
Yeah, I'll take him then. That's enough. That's good enough.
5th round?
No,
No,
5 points per touchdown.
Oh, I guess I've never played in a league that has 5 points per touchdown.
I've never played in one either, but I've seen them.
I'm in a charity one, but it's like Polly's Playoff.
Yeah,
or something like that.
I think that's where I've seen it.
And it's a 5 point for a touchdown.
No, I don't want to know about David Montgomery.
Yeah, so I was looking at there is a lot of upgrades they did to StreamYard. I just have to look. There are a couple of new things we can do on here. But man, 66%, that's a lot to go up. Whew.
I noticed Harvey and Pacheco went in the 4th.
Yeah, I'm not drafting Pacheco. That's just me.
I don't mind.
I'd rather take Connor there. I'm sorry. There's a lot more upside with Connor, regardless of him. You know, he's old, but he's somebody that they're going to run him until he's done. Just like Kamara. Like, feel just safe drafting him.
I'd go with the heavy wide receiver build, the hero. If you're going to go with CMC.
Oh, dang. Andrew auto picks Hurts. What the hell? I was hoping he came back to me there, but that is shitty. Oh, well.
You might have a Q set, no? Or was he the top pick? No, he wasn't. He has a Q set. Or his own rankings loaded, one or the other.
So
how was the Fantasy Football Expo?
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. Joe, what was your first experience? I mean, it was your first time there.
Yeah, it was. The first the first thing that happened when I got there, I checked in. We got our expo badges. They had the blue ribbon that said first time, first year attendee. So I think they do that to make that people will go.
This is the first year that. It's the first year that they did that.
That's what they said, but it's a good idea because people will come up to you because you won't come up to them. You know what I mean? I feel like not that I wasn't walking up to people and introducing myself, but regular fans and stuff like that. I know this because even I had two NFFC high stakes guys approach me, and I know that we connected eyeballs about 15 times before they actually came up to me and talked to me and introduced themselves. So definitely there's definitely that that awkwardness for the first time you go there. It was a lot for me because I wanted to talk to a lot of people, but at the same time I was trying to take it all in and enjoy the experience. I don't know if that, I mean, I know that when I talked to Queen Gina, she said that she was relaxed and was able to tackle that whole experience better this year because it was her second year. So, first year's always got that weird awkwardness to it, especially for me. Rick, you know that. Yeah, we've talked about that before. But other than that, I sat down at the bar and this older gentleman was like, hey, you remember me from last year? And I was like, definitely wasn't me, buddy. And he was like, oh, weren't you on the panel with Casey? And it ended up being Casey Kasem's dad. And we actually talked for he was there before. Yeah, he was there before she was. And we had a good, we talked for 10, 15 minutes and over a drink. And, that was my first conversation at the expo. So it was just awesome meeting a lot of new people, meeting some of the people you've been following for a long time, interacting with. It's like, you're meeting your internet friends. And meeting JC, getting we had a nice hug. Rick, too. Big hug from Rick. Iggy, just meeting all these guys that, stepped into my life at you couldn't have been more of a perfect time. So appreciate that for you guys. And, I don't know. That's kind of what I got out of it. Just meeting everybody, having conversations. The patio overnight was awesome, relaxing, beautiful weather, no sun beating down on you, wind, no traffic in the streets. You're sitting outside, it's beautiful. It's
Talking all
just
the old heads.
yeah. Let's having Gary Davenport not bullying me, but giving me a little hard time because it's my first time there, and I love that. I love that kind of treatment. Just the conversations. JJ Wenner with the two coolers full of beers and seltzers, and
It's a good time, man. It's just it's nice to know that a lot of these people that are there are really good people. It's like 99% of people that are there are really good people. So I mean, it feels like a really good family. Like the way that I describe it, it's kind of like a family reunion where everyone gets along and everyone wants to just either talk football or just catch up, because everyone. I mean, not everyone gets to see each other every. So it's really, really nice. And there's so much to do. Like, I wouldn't say there's so much to do in Canton, but there's so much to do just because, you can get with any. I mean, there's so many different like groups that go out and do stuff. So like, you can just tag along with somebody and you'll be doing something, going to a place to eat, or like we went bowling on Thursday night and had a couple people just come out and bowl with us and had some pizza and beer. And some people go out and play. I know some people that have like poker at their house. They'll just have people do over playing poker, or like some people just go out to eat with a bunch of people, or I don't know. Like it's
the breakfast. The breakfast mornings were cool too.
People will go together to the Hall of Fame. Like there's so much to do. Like, and they try to keep you busy. The poker tournaments on it was Friday.
Yeah.
And then
that was fun. That was fun, even though I didn't run good. I still had a good time and a blast, and it was a great experience.
No, it's great. It's just I mean, Carla and I got to do record with Andy Behrens, one-on-one. That was pretty cool. She did a great interview, and I got to sit right there in a room like watching that. It was pretty funny. It's hard not laughing out loud for some of the shit that Andy says, because he's
I know.
He's a hoot, man. Some of the best things that I like is, getting to bond with our people from TSA too, like getting to see Iggy and you and Rick was really fun. Getting to see you guys experience your first like the actual Sunday Expo part where you were like sitting at the booth, interacting with people coming by the booth. I wish it was just a little bit more busy this year. Like last year, I think you guys would have got a lot more out of it. But I think you got a lot out of it where you got to meet some people and kind of interact with people who watch you or listen to what you say.
Right.
Very cool experience overall. Wish you could have come, Rick.
Yeah, I wish I had more time.
Oh, damn.
Did you guys do a draft on Saturday night?
Saturday afternoon.
Oh, Saturday afternoon.
Draft night out. I was in a Superflex draft. I know JC's was a little bit earlier because he was in the Kings Classic.
Yeah, they started at 9. Our draft was 5 hours.
34 round IDP, right?
Yeah, 14 team. It was.
Who are you drafting in round 33? Give me some names.
my last pick overall was Will Disley. That was my last pick. He was my last pick. And it was, I'm going to tell you right now, it was very satisfying seeing him be the first person to catch the first touchdown of the 2025 season. So I'm like, you know what? This guy deserves a shot on my 34 team squad or 34 person squad.
Even if he never scores again, you have that juju, that karma with you.
Yeah. Big Montana, baby. Let's go. I love him.
How'd you do in that draft overall? I remember you saying you were happy with it. You were pretty happy with it.
IDP guy, a big IDP head that was like, he was drafted
Which
in
one?
the back.
Which one? Because I watched the panel. I didn't even mention the IDP panel at the expo.
He wasn't on the panel. He was
no. Oh man, I learned.
Or maybe he was. Maybe he was.
I learned so much about IDP in that 1 hour. It was insane.
What did you learn?
Like anticipate, like how to anticipate who's gonna increase in snaps and stuff if somebody gets traded or the off-season moves. They were breaking down all the off-season moves, all the moving parts that went around, who they think is going to benefit. They talked about the systems of each team. I was like, holy, like I learned a lot. Like, I don't know. I've been in one IDP draft in the FF7s with Iggy this year, and I asked like 3 people, including my Rick Bruce Wallace, the guy in the one spot, and they all said I did a good job. So I don't know. We'll see. I know I like my offense. I like my offense, but I have no idea how good my defense is going to be.
Now, what's the difference between King's Classic and Draft Night Out? Like, is there like you have to buy separate tickets for that, or?
Well, you can't buy tickets for King Classic. You have to be invited in.
Gotcha.
So this was my first year in, and I was invited in because Iggy, he put in a good word for me, and I had met Gary a couple of times, and I was in one of his other. I'm in his Oasis League, which is the Oasis League is crazy. That was I won that spot watching the IDP panel 2 years ago, and the Oasis League is an IDP league ran by Gary Davenport. I think it's been around for a very long time. And how it works is it's like you can only start one player one time. So you basically set your lineup every week. And once you use that player, you can't use them again. So it gets to be very interesting. You got to be very strategic in that league.
Mr. Greg is in the house.
I mean, you got bus weeks, but it's a lot of fun. But then I also got in this year. I got into. I should check if I'm on the clock. I didn't even think about that. But I'm in this.
Rick, I think I asked you about my IDP team, didn't I?
No.
Did I ask? I think I did at Scott Fish, and then you said you told me Jared Verse was good.
Oh, I don't. Maybe.
I'm just ringing a bell. Definitely. I was just trying because I mentioned Rick, but I have asked a couple of people about that team. I mean, I like the format. I think I'm going to get into it more going forward next year.
IDP is interesting.
Yeah.
Rick, do you play in the FF7s?
No.
You got to get in that league. That's Iggy's league, and that one is tough because it's I think it's 13 or 14 players, and your bench is 5.
So you have to make some difficult cuts.
Yeah, and it's 16-team league. So you got to be strategic with like guys who have double designation on your like defense or your IDP players like linebacker, defensive tackle, or DL, I guess it would be.
Yeah.
Dang it, Bryce Young went one spot before me. So I think I'm going to do a strategy this year in this. Because so Deathmatch is the one that another one that Gary got me into. And I went really heavy IDP. Nobody was drafting linebacker, so I just like got every single like top end linebacker, and I got Max Crosby. So I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna grab everyone.
I'm doing a dynasty league with IDP players this year. Looks like fun.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done a couple of dynasties back in the day. I had to get out. I was just like, it's too much because it was like rosters were like 56 man. I'm like, this is like, and I was in like 10 of them or something like that. And I was like, man, it's so hard trying to set all these lineups on Sunday.
Yeah.
Find a new guy to come in and take your spot. Roll out.
There we go.
Who took? Oh,
Yes,
Frito. Ricky Pearsall. I like that pick.
JC has been scraping up all the Addison.
Dude, why not?
I know.
I take him every time. I mean,
every draft as we've done, and every one that he shows me, Addison's there. I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, why not? When he's gonna be healthy, coming back week 4, I'm all for it.
Yeah, he's good. He's really.
You know who I'm really liking on the Vikings is Hawkinson.
Yeah, TJ too.
I can't get on board, Rick, and it's because I've never been a Hawkinson fan, even when he was starting to break out in his younger days, like 3-4 seasons ago.
So
I don't
I'll
know.
give you a reason
Just
why
I was just never in on him.
The reason why I'm on board is the off-season stuff he's been doing with JJ, like going to golf tournaments, the camaraderie, like building that kind of relationship. He's building a huge relationship with him when like the off-field stuff. Like that's where I want to see like him doing that so he can build that trust. He's just got to he's got to stay healthy and catch the ball.
Yeah. But with Addison out 4 games, like you got Hawkins.
3 games. 3 games.
3?
So.
Sorry.
Yeah, 3 games. Yeah. He'll be back week 4. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I'll reach for this. He's in a lot of mine too, Pittman. Remember last year he played with a broken back? I'm going to take the shots on. That's what I'm saying. Like some of these guys that are falling, like Addison, Pittman, like I'll take
ninth
the
round. Ninth
round.
round, yeah. I mean, you're basically not even risking anything at that point.
Yeah. I did like a thing called Raz Bowl, and I got Addison in the 11th.
Yeah, he'll fall.
So
you said that was on NFFC. I looked in the lobby. Correct. I didn't see it. Where is it? Is it on like one of the side websites that they run?
I'll have to send it to you.
Because they do have like a side best ball website, and you have to go to a different page.
Well, this is like 10 weeks best ball, and then the rest is managed, so it's kind of weird.
Is that's Cutline? Is that Cutline?
No, I don't think so.
That's how the Cutline is run. Is it 10 or 12 teams?
12.
Okay, yeah, no, the Cutline is 10. They run a best ball format. I haven't done one yet this year. I usually do one entry on it. Because in my opinion, you don't need more than one on it. It's $150 entry. It's best ball for 9 weeks. You play every one of your opponents once, and it's best ball for 9 weeks. The top 3 teams make it to the playoffs, and there's like tiers, and then 4th and 5th go to a losers. I think it's the top. I forget how many, but there's 2 tiers. There's a winner's bracket and a loser's bracket. Now, each week goes by, if you finish in the loser's bracket in the top 12 or whatever it is as a percentile, you move into the winner's bracket.
Mm-hmm.
And then you gotta climb from the bottom to the top again. But
this one is the same. I'll send you information on that.
And then after that, you got to set a lineup. Once the playoffs start, you have to set a lineup. It's a decent format.
Yeah, I don't know about Rashee Rice, and they talked about 10 game, but he's going to play the first 5 unless he appeals.
Roski Merritt, round 10. Make note of it.
Yeah, I was curious where he's going.
It's about. I've seen him in that exact same spot in a couple of posts today already.
I'm glad I got him in Scott Fishbowl. Justin Herbert going round 10.
Yeah, it's awesome value.
Gotta check something real quick.
I think
Herbert's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 23
touchdowns. He had 23 touchdowns last year with Harbaugh in his first year. I think he goes 27, 28 probably this year. I don't think he's going to have a huge jump, but Keenan Allen back. This Quentin Johnston's got to get his hands together.
Yeah.
Will Disley, I'm telling you, big Montana time. Who else they got there? Conklin. Who else? Didn't they get some rookie too?
Gadden? Is that his name?
That's why I'm telling you. I think there's a little bit of room still for big Montana. Drake May, I like that pick. I took him in death match.
Well, it's in the middle rounds. There's always that weird. There's always that. It's a little bit of a reach. You can wait longer on May, but there's always that middle round where you can already forecast that you're in the wrong spot for where he usually goes. So if there wasn't really anybody that was like because I have 3 solid, I got 3 wide. I have a balanced build already. There isn't a position I need, so I just take them there because there's better guys that I like 2 picks later, or 2 or 3 picks later, where maybe I could get him if he falls. That's meaning Drake May. So that's kind of why I did it. I made that move. I just feel like that's a weird little move that sometimes is necessary in the middle of the draft. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before, Rick, but
yeah, the running backs in this round are not good. It's kind of stuck there, 2 to pick.
Dobbins ain't bad.
Take a shot on Keenan Allen.
Not bad for a. Oh yeah, not bad.
Remember when Keenan Allen was going in round 17?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I mean, I'm gonna take a shot now.
I was picking him. I have a lot of them in best ball. How could you not pick him at 18? He's a free agent. He's gonna sign somewhere. He didn't say he was retiring. It's weird how free agents lose that much draft value.
No, for sure.
Older free agents.
Now, if you were picking Amari Cooper, it didn't work out as well.
No.
What is that guy's name? New England.
Trey Harris, wide receiver. What do you guys think about Trey Harris?
His value dropped when Keenan Allen signed for sure.
Yeah, his volume will go down for sure, but he's still. I mean,
they need people to play. So they need bodies. You have someone retire. Quentin Johnson's not great.
I have Trey Harris on a bunch of teams, but I hope he does well.
He'll do good, but it'll be in spurts. I don't think it'll be somebody you can rely on to start every week.
Yeah, and he's having a hard time catching the ball in camp and stuff like that. So
Najee's back to doing drills, so as long as he only has to go one way, he'll be good. What's up with these athletes playing with fireworks? I just don't understand. Nobody learned.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Let somebody else light them off.
Who was that New York player that blew his hand off?
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah, Pierre-Paul. And then he came back and beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
See, I like the Eckler pick. Rick had Eckler on his show, and he sounded pretty, ready to get back out there and play. So
he's good, and the fact that they're shopping Brian Robinson is, and I always knew Eckler was going to stay with the role. I mentioned it a couple times during some of these drafts, but if a running back gets if they trade Brian Robinson, I don't think they cut him, but if they do trade him, Eckler's definitely going to be you'd be able to flex him here and there
for sure, especially in PPR league.
Or RB2, if you did the hero running back thing and you just trying to plug in guys while the other your bench develops or something happens and so you have a starter, you got to plug him in. You'd be able to service. Oh shit! I got 12 seconds left.
Chisholm,
bro, I love Chisholm. I grabbed him. I know I grabbed him the waiver wire in a bunch of these leagues.
There was 5. I didn't have time to scroll. There was 5 names there. I went with the best one.
Gotcha.
Wandale.
Chisholm looks good.
No, he looks great.
He does look good. We're going to talk about him tomorrow night if you and Tip don't steal him from me on one of the questions.
They were kind of talking him up a little bit, a couple months ago. He was having little things here and there in camp, and I was like, I'm gonna go pick him up just because. And I'm glad. I'm glad I did.
He's a good player to stash right now. I will say that.
Oh, I wouldn't try it on that suit.
How'd it go?
It went good. I gotta get it tailored though. That's the only thing is it's a 36 and I gotta get it tailored down to a 34, which kind of sucks, but I like the color. It's like a dark green, like emerald color suit. Just gotta get the pants hemmed up too, but the jacket fits perfect. The vest fits great. Got to get shoes and a tie. And she said she's got a pocket watch from her grandpa. I'm gonna wear that. I got to get a chain for it.
Nice.
Where is the wedding? Did you guys set up a date and all that shit yet?
It's gonna be here somewhere. I wanted to do it up in Duluth by Superior, but she's like, it's gonna cost too much because people will have to travel more. Because the airport is, 3 hours from there, so it's not really ideal. I was like, damn it, it's so beautiful. There's waterfalls up there and shit, cliffs. We'll get married somewhere here in Minneapolis. I don't know. She knows the area better than I do, even though I've lived here longer. She's from New York, so originally. So her parents and family have to fly out here.
Nice. How long is it a flight? How long do you think a flight be from here to Minnesota, Boston to Minnesota? Rick, do you have
3 hours?
It's not that long. No, it's
3 hours.
And you
Probably.
The times change too.
Like to Chicago, like it was only like 2.5.
Yeah, can't the fly into Cleveland was an hour and 50.
Yeah. So yeah, I would guess 3 hours.
Who took Ray Davis?
He's still there.
Is he? Oh.
Yep. 153 on the rink.
Yeah, I think he could be. I mean, he's somebody that could fill in really good if Cook goes down. He gets the contract.
I was reading Ty Johnson, I think, in line for second right now.
What?
Yeah, I you know why I knew that? Because my buddy Joey Brown drafted him in the high stakes draft in the late rounds.
I guess he catches the ball a lot, but
I see him. I'm like, Ty Johnson. He's like, I'm telling you, buddy, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be playing. I'm like, all right, I believe you.
Yeah, he played on the Jets for a while and caught a lot of passes, I think.
Nice. Well, yeah. I mean, when he was called upon, he kind of did what he had to do. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I remember it was like 2 or 3, whenever Singletary went down.
Oh man, I was gonna take Thornton.
my God, dude, I love him.
He's good. I'm in on him too.
Just big. Gotta love him.
That spot's wide open, I think. I mean, I don't,
So we're probably not gonna do another mock after this, but I think I want to do. We haven't done drafters in a while, and I think that'd be fun. What are you thinking, Joe? Little drafters after this? Can't say no to that. I know you can't.
I'll have to. We'll have to do that 2-minute break.
Oh, we'll do a break.
Yeah.
Let me find that little overlay. Yeah, I think we'll do some drafters.
Where's my roster? What do I got over there?
Rich. Yeah, Thornton. He's a Raiders guy. Rich is a Raiders guy. So, yeah, shock. We're going to probably do some drafters. I don't know if you have drafters, but I highly recommend if you like doing best ball. It's a good time. And we have a promo code if you want to get on there if it's your first time. So go to drafters, get signed up, use our promo code TSABETS. deposit up to $100 and get matched up to $100. So I highly recommend that if you want to get a bunch of best ball in. They got their $20, their $20, their $10, and $3 tournaments going on right now. So highly recommend hopping into them. It's just like this format. It's 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receiver, 1 tight end. And it's full PPR too. That's why I like playing on there.
Season, it's points total, points
Yeah,
best
points.
ball.
Yeah, points total. All right, I was gonna load that.
I gotta queue some players up.
Rich. Yeah, I like when you. I mean, I love that you can dig into, especially if you watch your team. Players, and you hop in and see what you're seeing at camp. I love that. Man, Minnesota's defense can be tough this year. I really hope that they did. I hope they get a little bit of work in with that secondary though, because that always worries me. They got to just do better.
Does Harrison Smith still play?
Yeah, this is his last year. It's the last hurrah. He took a team deal to stay for 1 more year, and man, is he's something special. Let's do this so we don't block that up.
Give me Chig. Round 14, best ball. I'll take it.
I like the Hunter Henry pick. Rick took 1 round ago. 2 rounds, I guess now. 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's a good pick. I like. He took him as a 1 though. I like to take him and then if his second tight end's got to be somebody with upside. Like Henry is more consistent than upside, I think. I mean, he does have upside too, but it's somebody you plug in and wait for, the other tight end to blow up somehow, like Harold Fannin or something later on. Take a shot on somebody like that.
Dowdle, that's a good pick.
I just need some late round running backs here. I have 2 beasts and Travion, so I think I'm pretty set at running back. I just Najee if his eye starts working again, and you never know with Chuba. Dowdle showed he can definitely play well.
Yeah. I think they have him in line for like the 3rd down role.
I'm good with
That's
that.
what I read.
If I can use them in the flex need be, I'll use them. Or if I have to start them.
I got 3 RBs. 4 RBs.
Let's go with Pop.
Pop Douglas. Rick, I played a little 2-2 Omaha last night. So I remember I told you I was going to play 1-3.
Yeah.
I played 1-3 for it was almost 2 hours in, and they called a new Omaha table. And that's I prefer a new table because when you sit down, if there's only 1 game going, and there was only 1 game going, if you sit down, sometimes there's 4 or 5 people that already got 4K in front of them or 3K in front of them. And the max buy-in is 1,000. I don't even do the max buy-in. I just do enough to, maneuver and play.
Is it PLO or?
Yeah, PLO. Yeah, PLO. And I went and looked. I heard it, and I heard them say the game's a go. And then I was like, let me look at the list. You wait a couple minutes, they update a list on Poker Atlas. I look at the list, and there was nobody on the list. I got up, and I walked over there, and there was 1 seat open. And I put my card down. I was like, I'm coming right over here. I was like, lock this seat up. And I was up. I had, you sit with 500 at 1-3. I had enough. I had 750. I took it straight to the 2-2 Omaha table. And hold on, I gotta make a pick. So I'm doing a poker filibuster, and I gotta make a pick. Shit. Get another quarterback.
Tua.
Fields. Yeah, so I took that to the table, and like 15 minutes in, I doubled up all 875 all the way through with the nuts.
Nice.
Well, not the nuts, but I had a really high full house with a pocket pair.
Yeah.
And that's fucking swept. And it was a nice session. I had a good poker session.
Those are always good.
Yeah, I was due.
After getting beat at the Fantasy Expo with quads.
Nice. What do we got? Oh, that's Iggy. Iggy left his phone at his house earlier.
Yeah, I just got his message.
Gotta love him.
Where did I save that overlay?
Oh, I know who I'm picking.
Booty?
No, Dobbs.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I think he's the number 2 wide receiver there. You know, him and Golden. I think it's him and Golden.
I thought you were talking about Josh Dobbs.
No.
Why
would I ever pick him?
The astronaut.
Do you think Stafford plays?
What up, Biggie?
Trying to find this overlay for our 5-minute delay. Where did I put it? I forgot. I have so much shit on this computer.
Sniper Mel hasn't said anything about the Patriots pennant. You see that? Right there.
I got everyone their stuff there, Mel. Where did I put this under?
What you should have done in this gray spot here that's blank is you should have signed your autograph, Mel. Or like forged a Tom Brady autograph or something.
Man, we're like really reaching for players now.
Pick up Matt Stafford.
I don't really want to get 2 QBs. There's no point. If I was to do that, I would grab he's already gone. Oh, no, he's not. I would do this. But it's like no need for it because I have Joe Burrow, you know.
Right.
How many games would you say Anthony Richardson's going to start?
8, maybe?
Yeah, 8.
Half a season? I could see that. Why not?
If not, 8 to 10.
Go ahead and let's see. Talk about some stuff. Talk about some things. I'm going to try to find this overlay while we're doing that. So if you want to pick a team.
I'll talk about my own team, I guess. Can I do that?
Ooh.
I don't know I'm just going to analyze it. I'm not sure what I did. I draft as it happens, and then I look afterwards. I don't know. Let's see. I got CMC first round at the 8th spot. Happy with that. I mean, I guess that's probably I took him. I would take him at the 7, I suppose. But yeah, I think he's at 7 for me. So anywhere after 6, I'm good with taking him. Brian Thomas in the 2nd round, T. Higgins in the 3rd round, Devontae Adams in the 4th round is just too good of a value. Like you can't pass him up in the 4th round, in my opinion. And then Pickens, I'm huge on Pickens this year. I think it's the first time he's not going to have top coverage in I think he's in for a career year with that, as long as Dak is healthy. I mean, maybe even with Dak not healthy, maybe we'll see. I don't know. I hope that doesn't happen. But DeAndre Swift, Jordan Mason, those are probably two of my favorite mid-round RB targets. The other one being ETN. I like ETN and I like Charbonnet in that range too. I've been pushing Charbonnet up to a little bit to the 8th round, but the anywhere in that range, give me Swift, give me Mason. I like that to go with the hero CMC. Then Matthew Golden, he's got a chance to take over and be the number one wide receiver in Green Bay. That wide receiver room's been wide open. Nobody's had over 80 targets last year. So, he could be the guy there. Then we did Ty Warren, and I have a lot of Ty Warren. I think in the 9th, 10th round, you can't go wrong. He's priced properly. His upside is awesome. A rookie has led the tight end in scoring 2 years in a row. Why can't he make it 3? He is that good, I think. If they use him in a high volume role and manufacturing touches for him, I'll take that all day from my tight end in round 9. Push Drake May up a little bit, but I feel like I was in a spot where I don't think I would have taken him later on. So based on the way I did running backs, I want all the running backs later on and not have to take a quarterback. So I pushed May up. I had no problem doing that. He's got top 12 upside for sure. Wandale Robinson, that was because I had 3 seconds to pick because I was yapping away. Tootin. Tootin is one of the running backs I wanted to get later and not have to use that pick on a quarterback. Marvin Mims in the 13 in best ball, if this is a best ball. If you convert it, or whatever, he has a chance to be the number 2. Although I will say this, Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin both look really good. So I think I'm fearing that Marvin Mims' increase in a role it might not happen. So or it's going to be shrunk down. He's going to be the same role. I don't think he gets an increased volume. I don't know. The other 2 guys just look really good, and then you factor in Evan Ingram and RJ Harvey, and I think his best ball only is my overall approach on him. Chig, round 14. Once again, he has a pretty good chance of becoming the number 2 target on his team, and that's what you want in a tight end. There's always one tight end that gets drafted this late that finishes top 10, sometimes top 5, and I think he has a chance of doing that, at least top 10. Justin Fields, he looks terrible throwing the ball, but I think that he's just streaky. So I don't think he's just he has his good games too. So, and you factor in his rushing upside. I love him at round 15. Dobbs 16, again, another late wide receiver 2 on their team that I like taking chances on. And that was the last pick, right?
There's always somebody. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, Green Bay wide receivers are always injured. Someone on the team is injured.
And I had Golden, so
I don't know, man. Dobbs has just kind of been that reliable. Like, he's not anything spectacular, but he definitely is reliable.
I'd expect one of them to hit, and then if I was managing this team during the season, drop the other, or if somebody goes down or whatever, adjust to what happens. But if they both hit, they both hit. But those who I think are the top 2 pass catching weapons Green Bay has. I mean, and there's
Tucker Kraft. About Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, I know they got Tucker Kraft too.
I mean, I think Rick might have been Rick talking about he was for first downs like per target. I think he was like 5th in the league. Tight ends.
He makes chunk plays. He gets chunk plays,
which is great. Especially if you play in leagues, that have points per first down. or whatever. So that's kind of nice. Well, that's something that I like. I mean, I'm trying to implement that into a lot of leagues I start now because I like that. I like that because it gives you a little bit of ways to draft players too, and that's look for player down the board because there are some players. I think Jonnu Smith. He was like second on that list for tight ends for first down. So, but that's point per targets.
Bell says you're welcome.
All right, Rick, talk about your team a little bit.
Bijan at 104, smash pick.
Yep.
Usually he's going 101, 102.
Yep.
And then AJ Brown, 209, is also a great pick. I think they're going to throw the ball a little bit more this year.
Oh yeah.
This pick here, pick 3, round 3. I went with Lad. It was between him and T. Higgins, but just because I think Keenan Allen's going to bite into his target share. But I think round 3 is fine. And then Marvin Harrison's the number 1. So I was just trying to get as many number 1 receivers on this team as possible with Bijan. So I got DJ Moore as well.
Carla.
And then we kind of talked about Addison being out, and so I went with Hawkinson. I think he's going undervalued. I think he should go up a little bit higher, but it's fine. And then went with upside with Bo Nix and Jerry Jeudy. And then I think Jaylen Warren is undervalued compared to Caleb Johnson, who's going, I think, around before him, at least on this one. I think Jaylen Warren's going to be on the field more because of his pass blocking.
I think Iggy just dropped his mano y mano article today, and then 17. I think he has met number 17 for running backs, so it's not bad. Jaylen Warren.
Yeah. And then J.K. Dobbins is, I guess, right now the number 1 running back in Denver. So if he goes off, he goes off, and I'll take him at round 10. And then with the Brian Robinson news, who knows what's going to happen. So, and with it being a PPR league, Eckler's going to be on the field at least some point. So,
yeah, I like the Eckler pick a lot.
He has a role.
Yeah. And then I don't know the role in Cleveland, but I wanted a piece of it. So I went with Sampson.
I like Dylan. I mean, before we knew it was going with Judkins, I mean,
he hasn't even signed a contract yet, so I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know what's happening there. And then
Arroyo.
That was a homer pick.
Oh, you're a Seattle Seahawks fan? I love that.
I'm a Seattle Seahawks fan, yep.
They're my second team.
If I can't get JSN or Charbonnet, I just go with Arroyo. Or Milrow, one of the two, but
you just every last round just draft Jake Bobo.
Yeah. He was good when DK Metcalf was out. Good on DraftKings.
Excellent variance for best ball. Throw him in there on the left.
Insane catch one game. It's a corner of the end zone, just like one-hander. Boom! You're like, oh my god, Jake Bobo. I have a rookie Jake Bobo autograph card, or I guess it's a college autograph card. But
nice.
I keep this just because it's Jake Bobo.
Like in camp, I don't know. It's like between Barner and Arroyo. I'm just gonna go with upside. If this is a best ball contest, so I'm gonna go with Arroyo with the draft capital. And then I went with Tajay Brooks, just in case if Chase Brown gets injured, there's he outperforms what he's doing and gets more of a role. He could excel in that. And then Bryce Young is just a backup.
Yeah, I like Bryce Young.
16th round's pretty good.
He looked really good at the end of the season last year. I think he's starting to, and him getting Tet, that's a big boost. Xavier Worthy, if he's heavy, or he not Xavier Worthy, Xavier Legette, if he's healthy, the sky's the limit for him. I mean, he's a crazy receiver. Just the injury history, I don't like that. Thielen's going to be there playing well. Hopefully Sanders has another, big year. I mean, not big year, but a year where he kind of shows out a little bit. Last year he had a couple. I mean, I had him in a lot of best ball drafts just because you get him really, really late, and they didn't have a lot of people, a lot of targets last year, or a lot of people to throw to last year, wide receivers or anything like that. So it was just kind of a throw in late in best ball and kind of helped out, fill in weeks. But everyone seems kind of healthy there now. Coker, another guy there. I mean, there's just a lot of random targets for Bryce Young. And
Yeah, Coker had a great year last year.
I'm in on him. He's a sleep. One of my sleepers.
Dowdle now. I think there's a lot going on there in Carolina. Tet's going to definitely help that, make that, room a little bit more youthful. Yeah, Coker.
I usually don't draft this many running backs, but since Brooks was available, I just decided to take him.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Brooks pick. I was hoping he came around. I obviously probably wouldn't have, but yeah, Taj Brooks is a nice vegan in that last round. Tesla right there too. Mel grabbed Tesla. That's another one I like here in these last rounds. Who else? Cade Otton was another Cade Otton was if I'm gonna grab another tight end late, it's gonna be Otton. Like super late, you can grab him. He has a couple. I mean, especially in best ball, I'm grabbing him. All right, I'll talk about my team real quick. So I guess I auto drafted Barkley. I'm not excited about it, but obviously the upside is insane, so I can't be mad at it. Kyron Williams, him getting the contract this year, I think that just shows that McVay has a lot of confidence in the kid and he can play really well. So I'm just going to stick with it. They definitely, when they got a running back, they run him to the ground. We saw the same thing happen with Todd Gurley there. So I'm just going to run with the kid. He's special. He does really well. I took him over, Chase Brown. So I think I'm higher than him than Chase Brown. JSN, man, this is his year to be that guy. So obviously they see something in him to let DK go. So I think it's going to be really special. We saw what Sam Darnold did with Justin Jefferson last year. So if that opportunity can happen with JSN, I mean, he could finish in the top 10, top 6, top 5. I don't know if he'll be that high, but, obviously it can happen. I mean, he can go up 12, 13, 1,400 yards. We could see it. I would love to see that this year with him. Joe Burrow, I basically just took him in this round because I didn't really see anything I really loved right away. I guess I could have took the risk with Rashee Rice, but I think he can fall a little bit later in drafts. Henderson, man, I've been really high on the kid since watching him play against Minnesota, the Gophers. And in one of his first plays, dude, he ran for a 75-yard touchdown. It was insane. Just him getting banged up in college a little bit, that worried me a little bit. But man, he looks so good right now in camp. He looks so good. Preseason games, he's gonna be a special kid. He looked really good against Minnesota in their little scrimmage. Got him a nice little dump off to the side, took it to the house. I just think he's gonna be special. You got lucky with that running back there, Joe, in New England.
We did. I couldn't believe it. I still to this day.
I think it was a hell of a lot of people were kind of off of him. Even when it was rookie draft season, some people were not on him. And I'm like, I don't know, man. There's something about him. He's special.
I think the earliest pick I had was 105, and I was begging for him to fall, and he didn't.
Oh, really? I was getting him in 107, 108. He was falling.
Oh, no.
People were taking
not for me.
People were taking Harvey over him.
I would never take Harvey over him. No.
Orion and Quinion went over him. So, I mean, let's see. I took Mark Andrews. I'm very, very high on Mark Andrews this year. Obviously, we know that's Lamar's favorite target, especially, in the end zone. If he's there, he's going to be open. If he's healthy, he's going to be the guy. Flowers is back. He's a little bit more deeper threat, but, safety blanket is, Mark Andrews. Deebo Samuel, I just like the upside with him, especially, we see Brian Robinson leave. We do know that he has the triple threat, he can even throw the ball. So Debo gets some crazy stuff. He can do a little bit of everything. It's just fun to have him on the team. Why not? Jordan Addison, he's going to be out 3 weeks, but man, him and JJ have been like in sync in scrimmage, in sync like everywhere. Summer camp. It's been crazy. They look, they are very in sync. So I'm very high. Joe's been talking about. I've been taking him absolutely everywhere. I don't care. I'll take the value on somebody who's only going to miss 3 games, especially in best ball, man. I mean, if I can have him healthy for the rest of the year, I'm all game. Somebody that could potentially put me 16 plus points every single week. I'm down for that. Another Michael Pittman. We saw him last year. He was playing with a broken back, still had a decent year. We don't know who's going to be their quarterback. It could be Danny Dimes or Danny Dumpster Fire, or it could be Richardson. We don't really know. But we know that people need to be catching the ball out there. So Pittman, I'm high on him. I've been trying to draft him everywhere. Downs, I was a little bit higher on Downs throughout the year, but I've been like Downs goes higher. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take it. Take a little bit and just wait, and let me get Pittman a little bit later. I'm gonna why not? Pittman was hurt last year. Let's see what he's healthy. Give me that, and we know he's got some big boom in him. And him being my wide receiver 4. Okay, cool. So Keenan Allen, now he's back with the Chargers. Could be fun to see what happens. It'll be good for Justin Herbert. Really good for Herbert. He did well. 4, I took a little risk here with Najee Harris. I just needed another running back. My running back 4. Obviously, we know he's got the injury to the eye. But when he plays, man, we saw what he did with the Steelers. He's very special. He does very well with the ball, especially with a quarterback that likes to throw to the running backs. Obviously, they got Morion Hampton there now, but Najee's going to come in and be a good fill-in guy if Hampton gets the role right away. I think Najee can come in and get some big plays if need be. Luther Burden, obviously this is just an upside play pick. Was it you? Somebody said, was it you, Joe? The Luther Burden over? No, who was that? Was that Rick?
No.
Somebody said it TSA that
it's
Luther,
possible as the season goes on.
Over DJ Moore for like this year, how it finishes. So really, was that you? Yeah, Rick.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, little hot take.
It was Rick's hot take. That's right.
Little hot take. I love it. So might as well jump on the train. I'll get a little bit of that. Thornton, man, I know Frito was talking about him a while ago, and I think he's kind of put me onto him. I think everybody's kind of been getting onto him. He's a big receiver. I mean, it's gonna be nice for an older quarterback coming into that system. PD Sunshine will figure out a way to use him. There's not really a lot of people to throw to, right? It's Bowers, it's Myers, and who's next? Who's really next in line, right? Why not? An opportunity there. I'll take an opportunity. Maybe get a guy that's on a wide receiver 3 on the team. Rico Dowdle. I mean, this is another, upside play. Finding a running back here late that could potentially fill in if something happens to Chuba, and he will be getting third down work. So I mean, he can work himself way into more plays. Like I said, this is another player here for Bryce Young, man, a guy who can catch passes. Pop Douglas, I mean, somebody's got to be the guy, right? Somebody's got to be the guy here in New England. So, I mean, why not Pop? Let's go. And then Anthony Richardson, I just, took another quarterback here at the end. The upside's there, huge. The downside is really bad. So, I don't know. It's just a fun risk play. I mean, this is a 1 quarterback league. No, not even need for drafting another quarterback, but it's just whatever. Why not? I think everyone in here has 2 quarterbacks, maybe not. Let's see.
Yeah, I think so.
Somebody has 3.
He doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I like his Dak Prescott pick. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind this team that I drafted. I think it's got a lot of upside. So I tend to draft a little bit more receivers. I mean, if I can grab, I think, Joe, I think my best ball draft was the one I sent you the other night where I just took like 4 running backs like early and then just found a bunch of receivers kind of late.
When did you do that? when was that? Was that the $3 drafters?
Yeah, $3 drafters like 2 nights
Rick,
ago.
you got to see this team. Dude. He got to like. I'm like, how did that happen?
I even got Trey McBride on that. I even got Trey McBride in there. Like
I was like, wow, this is a pretty good team. And then I scrolled down to the tight ends and saw Trey McBride and was like, what?
Yeah,
You lucked out.
yeah, it was a pretty good team. So I mean, this year, the receivers are their value is kind of great late. You just have to be smart about where you draft them. Like, you can't make bad if you're going to draft heavy at running back in the beginning. You really have to be smart at wide receiver later, and you have to fade certain positions or hope good things fall to you. You know, it's the luck of the draw with fantasy football drafts. You know, like you don't know what other people value other players, and you know, it is what it is.
Think we can get Mel in a $3 drafters? What do you think, Mel?
Oh, Mel, you want to jump into a drafters with us? We're gonna let me see real quick. Where is my drafters on here? I might have to open it up. Let's see where we're at on drafters. Let me log in.
I suppose I could do that too.
I know Rick doesn't do much best ball, so he'll probably pop out or hang out, or we're gonna probably take a little break here, probably like a 5-minute break. But yeah, I mean, so I want to know if there's anybody out there that wants to do any guillotine. Like, I want to put together a guillotine league, and I also want to do like a high money league for TSA. So if anybody wants to get into a league, I know Frito said he'd be interested. I know Mel said he'd be interested. But if anybody wants to get in, I'd like to do a big one, like 16 team or 14 team. And then just do like one quarterback. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to add kickers. So then we're going to do it how they did in Scott Fish Bowl last year, where it's 0.1 points per yard. I don't know why people hate kickers so much, but if
I just hate them.
I don't get it. I don't know why. I don't understand. I need a reason. Tell me.
I love kickers in the game, but I don't like kickers in fantasy. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't like kickers or defense in fantasy.
See, I think it's scoring. I think the way people
I like it.
Scoring. It's the way it's the way that they do the scoring. I think it's the way that every platform set up their scoring for kickers and defense. It just immediately off-put everybody from that. And then I think when you see like Iggy, like he modified it to make it where, you know, your defenses are scoring, you know, just as much as some of the quarterbacks are, just because of like, you know, you're getting tackles. It's not just, you know, you start with 10 points and if you get scored on, you're down to 5. You know, it's like, why would I ever want that? That's terrible. Like, but kickers, you know, it should be like the way they did in Scott Fish last year. You know, you should be getting a kick of 0.1 points per yard. So if you kick, it's not like you kick a 60-yarder, you're only getting 5 points because it's, you know, anything over 50 yards is only 5. Like, that's stupid. And then you're not getting rewarded for, you know, like Little. What's his name? Little, the guy from the
Jaguars.
Yeah, who kicked a 70-yarder. Like, that would be 7 points right there. You know, like that's insane. Like, I put this up the other night. You know, you also got plus 2 points for 50 plus yard field goals. So Will Riker the other night against the Patriots, no quarterback, no running back, nobody scored. The only person who scored was Will Riker. He scored. He would have put up with his 4 field goals, no missed field goals, all of them made. It was like a 57-yarder, a 40-something yarder, a 30-something yarder, and like a 20-something yarder. So it was like 162 yards total. So that's 16.2 points right there. Plus the 2 points, that's 18.2 points. I mean, like that's how it should be done. Like if a kicker is doing all that work, they should be rewarded for it. But obviously, if you miss field goals or miss extra points, you're going to get minus points. So yeah, 70 yards is crazy. And, you know, I don't know. I like kickers get so much hate. It's just crazy. I don't know. I think they win a lot of games for teams. I mean,
they lose a lot of games for teams too.
Who gets the most death threats, do you think, on football teams? It's not the quarterback. It's definitely the kicker, especially in college football. It's always the kicker. They will murder the kicker. People will send death threats.
Kicker and defense, special team scoring, I'm in on.
Yeah, I like it. Especially, so the one thing I do like too is, like, you know, with the DST, right? If you have a player that's on special teams, you get rewarded, and you have the DST, you get rewarded for both, right? You get rewarded for them scoring and then for the player that you have. Like, it's like figuring out a way to get bonuses too. You know, like that's the cool thing about this game. I don't know. We watch football. I mean, we want to play a game that's just as realistic as it is on the screen that we watch. I mean, why get rid of some of the important pieces? I don't know. It's just my 2 cents. Like seeing kickers get pushed away just kind of makes me sad, especially for someone who likes to bet on kickers all year.
If I will say this, if they did away with kickers and kickers only, I wouldn't be too upset. But if there's a format with just, I mean, if it's a designated format, that's one thing. But if everything went to just all flex and a main stat lineup plus flex and no kicker, no defense, I'd be a little disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I told my brother-in-law because we have a home league, and I said we got to change the scoring for defense because I can't do the just regular scoring. Like it just destroys. Like there's some weeks I just don't even want to start a defense. You know, I don't want to have negative points because I got scored on 3 times. You know, like, and then like it doesn't even matter. Like even if you do some, I mean, it like. Even if the defense scores against your team against the offense, you get points taken away from you. You're like, how is that even fair? The defense wasn't even on the field. Like that's stupid. Like I don't know. The way that the scoring is for set up the standard scoring for DST is just like it just destroys the position. I think the same thing with the kicker. It just puts people off. If the settings are right, people will play. If you build it right, they will come.
Will come, yep.
All right, so we're gonna take like a 5-minute, 8-minute, something like that break real quick. I'm gonna put some music on. Everyone can kind of chill if you want to hang out. We're gonna hop into some best ball after this. Go like if you know the ticker down here on the bottom. Check out Drafters. Go to drafters.com or get the app on your phone, Apple, Android. I know it's not legal in every state. But check it out, see if it is legal in your state. They do have not just best ball. They have DFS stuff too during the season, and they also have props, so prop betting. So yeah, we're gonna hop into a best ball, probably a $3. Let me just share this so people can kind of see what it looks like real quick. Remove, stop screen share. So Drafters, I'll just show you guys kind of a little bit what it looks like real quick before we take a little break. So this is Drafters. It's a really sweet app. Like I said, it's full PPR. It's exactly like the format we just played in. You know, 1 quarterback, 2 running back, 3 wide receivers.
Good night, Kala.
And you said season. It's most points in a season, right? Season long.
Yes.
So it's just my favorite place to play best ball. But they got $3 right now, $10 and $20, which is kind of nice. You know, the total prizes here, you know, 2.5 million total prizes.
Appreciate you tuning in.
125,000 for the $10 and 125. You know, those are total prizes. So, you know, we hop into a lot of the $3. They're just nice. The nice thing about these best ball drafts too is that you know you can kind of get a little bit of I guess it's like mock drafting in, but for money. It's a little bit different because you're playing best ball, little bit different strategy, but you can kind of see ADP is pretty similar. So you can kind of build your teams the way you want to build. But Rick, you want to tell people where to find you? I know Rick's going to be doing some work with TSA now, so he is a part of the squad. He is a part of the team. But yeah, you can tell people where they find you. I know you're on Twitter. You got anyone else?
You can follow me at RayRay92 on X. I will be doing a show on Friday nights towards the later. I'll be talking about that on Joe's show tomorrow. But it's going to be a unique DFS show.
I'm excited to see it, man. I'm appreciate you coming onto the team. It's going to be good content. Joe, I'm your show is gonna be crazy tomorrow night. I'm stoked. You guys.
So I wasn't gonna share it on air, but you know, I may as well. Tip can't. I don't think we can make it happen tomorrow night. Together, the 2 of us, all 3 of us. He suggested Thursday night right after Thursday check down.
I know he's busy, man. He does a lot of stuff with football guys. He's got work too. I mean.
Well, he was already going to be doing it from the car, he
Oh
was
yeah,
going to
that's
be
right.
he was going to be at his daughter's softball practice, and he was just going to use a background and do it from the car while he was parked. I got to say that on a podcast for real. Park the car. That's awesome. And so yeah. I mean, what do you think, Rick? Thursday night?
Thursday's fine.
All right. I don't know if you passed up overtime and now you can't get it back. If that's the case, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Later,
Because
Carla.
I know you had to pull strings to be available by 8 because Tip couldn't.
No, it's just traffic. I don't know what, like, based off traffic, because I work later on Tuesdays, so I don't know what time I'd be home.
Yeah, that's right. You got to go all the way to Salem.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Yeah. Where do you work? And you work in Boston, right? Or in that area, in the Boston
Middleton?
area?
In Middleton.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
It varies.
Greg said in the Boston yard.
It's Harvard yard, I thought. No?
All right, we're going to take a little break. We will be back here in like 8 minutes. I'm going to go feed the dog, let her outside, start waiting for a drafter. So like I said, go download drafters, get signed up, use our promo code TSABETS on your initial deposit, get matched up to $100. But yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Rick, for coming on tonight. I know it was
Thanks for having me.
minute, but yeah, we love having you, man, and we're stoked to get some content from you, and it's gonna be a good thing.
Yeah, I'm appreciative of you guys having me, and I'm looking forward to this show. So it's gonna be fun.
Nice. I'm looking forward to it too, because maybe I'll learn something and win some money playing DFS this year, taking a shot on things here and there.
All right,
maybe 1 week we have like a TSA week. I don't know yet.
A $5 pool, like a $5 one, just TSA.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm down. All right, we're gonna take a break. Appreciate you, Rick.
Right.
We'll be back in about
Have
8
fun.
minutes. What is up, everybody? We are back. What do you think, Joe? Should we hop into a $10 one?
Okay. Superflex?
Is that what it is? Yeah, why not?
Yeah. All right. On it now. I'm in.
6 more spots here.
That's what it said for me. Yeah. Okay.
Just make sure you're registered.
They've been filling up because I've been watching it for a little bit now. I got up and came back a couple times. I was like, damn, he still ain't back yet.
Just recheck that you're registered because it's at only 4 people now. So I don't know.
No. Mine's showing 6.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. You're looking at the wrong one. Refresh your page or something.
I did. Just weird. As soon as I did this, at weird. Did you see that? I just dropped out and went back in, and now it's at 6. It showed 4 on my screen.
Yeah, unregistered. Yeah, I'm in there. There's 7 now.
Now we're playing in a $10 one if you want to hop in. I wonder if she went into the $20 one. All right, so I got nachos. That's what I had to eat real quick. Some nachos. Got some Spanish rice. Some.
Of course, you stuffed your face.
Now I got it right here. I'm gonna stuff it right in front of you. My girl made some homemade salsa with. She made like what do you call it? Like charred corn and bean salsa with mangoes and onions and lime juice and tomatoes. Fire. Fresh mango. Right in front of you, Joe, right here.
Whatever, I grilled steak tips earlier. I'm full.
We went and had pho. I had pho earlier. That's what I had. And banh mi. So it's super flex. We're playing in a super flex league. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spots left.
Yeah, I gotta check the format and stuff. I haven't done one of these yet.
I think it's pretty much the same. They just added a super flex.
Roster and scoring. Yeah, it is the same. No. There's no position flex. Oh yeah, there is a position flex, but there's only. It's not two. It's not a flex and a super flex. It's just super flex.
Yeah, so they just instead of it being just a flex, it's a super flex.
So eight roster spots contribute to your scoring each week. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 quarterback. Yep. 1 tight end and 1 super flex. How many rounds?
How many rounds?
It's
still
20. It's still 20. Dude.
If you're watching us over on X, come over to YouTube, Sports Affiliation on YouTube. Check us out. Get subscribed. Like the video. Comment. Jump in the chat. It's always a good time. If anybody's got questions, talk fantasy, trades, whatever you got going on, draft picks. We're here for it. Oh. I got a couple new shirts that I designed. I'm got coming. See if I like them. We were talking about kickers earlier. I made a Kicker Lives Matter because they do. Everybody hates on the kickers so much. It just makes me so sad. And I got that Vince Lombardi one. Remember him? The one I made of him like smoking. He was smoking a cigarette and had the cheese head on. You see how that one looks? Now I got a golf polo made. See how that one looks. Where's your tank at?
My tank.
Mm-hmm. From the expo.
Why am I drawing a blank?
The tank top.
Oh, the tank top. Yeah, I have it. You know what? All the laundry got done today, so I haven't worn it since the expo. Or just like around the house. Yeah. I had the I think I had the TSA shirt on the last time we were on the.
I love the shirts, man. The material's so nice and the print is so good.
I was wearing it at Polka, the expo shirt yesterday at Polka. Actually,
yeah, winning.
Anytime I get a new shirt that's from your thing, and I have a good session in Polka, I swear to God,
it's so true.
It is. The Randy Moss one is like 7-1, but it was it was 6-0 at one point. I was like, damn, when am I? Like, I was almost like I can't put these negative thoughts in my head, but like I'm gonna lose at some point. And then I finally did.
Yeah, 6-0.
Yeah, yeah, and a couple of monsters too.
Late night snack here, some nachos.
So this is a 25K for first place, 13,992 entries.
That'd be nice. I'd be all right with that.
We got 4 more. We need 4 more to hop in.
Let's see here. $1,000 to 10th. 10 times your money. 100 times your money.
I'm so bummed that I have to move Aces up to Thursday night now. It'll be after Thursday check down. It's going to be tip major.
Oh, yeah, you have that off. Now it's, yeah. You're not doing Thursdays.
Yeah, if it's after Thursday check down anyway. If I was doing 2 in a row.
Yeah, you did a double header.
They got on this Thursday. Is it Alfredo Brown? Oh, no, it's the guy before. Alfredo Brown's the following week.
I mean, look, it's loaded.
I know there's so many shows. I can't. I'm like, I gotta start getting good at keeping up with everything.
No, I'm not sure. It's not loaded.
I have it on. I have it. I have access to the thing that Rick set up with all the info.
Oh, we're going back.
Yeah. So now it's going to be Thursday night. It's going to be Tip Major and Ric Avery. It's going to be TSA show. The 3 of us. We're going to talk about what Tip's doing with TSA for 2025. We're going to talk about what Rick's doing with projects he has in store for us in 2025. And we're going to I wanted to go over the TSA Listeners League, the 16-team league you keep talking about.
Yeah, I gotta get it out now. I want to draft in a couple weeks. We're gonna do it.
Yeah,
do a live draft.
I'm gonna talk about I'll get the details from you, JC, and I'll talk all about that tomorrow night. That's part of the show sheet. And then we're gonna get into some preseason hype talk. Is it hype or is it for the real deal? We'll get into some of the players that you know the names. I'm not going to mention them now, but all the preseason hype stuff, and that's pretty much it. I think that's all. That's what we got in store. So
this one's taking forever.
It's going to be a good conversation. I can't wait to do a show. Just have Tip on Aces Up finally. With Rick.
I was thinking about maybe hopping to this $20, but I have to put some funds in if I would, and we might miss it.
Me too. I'm finally down I got $1 in there now after the $10. That $200 lasted me the whole draft season. That's insane.
We went backwards. Come on.
Milestone bonuses. Oh, you get a free $10 draft after 10 drafts.
Oh, nice.
I think I hit that on the first $10 one. Actually.
Dang it. This is taking forever.
That's ball championship.
What do you think? Should we hop out of this one and hop into the $3 one since it's like, yeah, let's do that.
Hey, you want to do that? All right.
Uh-huh. Are you in?
I am now. 2 more.
All right, so we just jumped out of the $10 and hopped into the $3 just so we're gonna. This is just a pretty much a one quarterback league. It's not super flex, so this one is just one quarterback. But yeah, we just want to hop in and
Draft him.
draft in. There we go.
That one we did last night was pretty good too. We didn't do it live, but we jumped in one and we both came out of there with a pretty good looking team.
I like being in the top like 4 now.
Yeah, I'm in favor of the top 5 myself.
But in my 10-team home league, where I got the two keeper league, and 2 of my keepers are, I get to keep Chuba in like the 11th or something like that, and like Brian Robinson in the 7th. So, and I got the 10th pick, so it'll be a nice little turn where I can kind of make some decisions on what I want to. I already got some nice starters. You're on. Which one?
Right now, I'm on the clock.
You're on the clock. Let's change this. Do we know anybody in this room? Nope.
I know the sports affiliation.
What? That's me.
I know. Bad Guys Official. That's a pretty cool name. Does that say Dude and Ho? Team 1, Dude and Hofer.
Yep. Hofer J.
Hofer J. UCLA guy. No, I don't recognize anybody. Buckner. There's Bill Buckner in here? Sorry. Boston people get that reference more than you. And New York Mets fans too. Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, McCaffrey's been his top 7 for the most part now. It's nuts to think that he was going in the second round.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've seen a couple high stakes drafts early where he went in the middle of the second round. I was like, how does that happen?
Benefits of drafting early. Some people don't like doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
There definitely are some benefits.
Steve did that, actually. Steve D'Angelo passed on him. I'm trying to think of who he took. Jonathan Taylor, I think it was. He took Jonathan Taylor.
Take Achan. Take Achan. Take Achan.
And it was sitting there gift wrapped for Billy Wasowski in the middle of the second round.
Billy, damn.
Yeah, they gave him Steve let him have a mid-round CMC. He's got some good teams, that son of a bitch. He knows how to draft.
All right, so Neighbors, Henry, that's how I started.
Henry's probably the best pick there, no doubt. T. Higgins. Holy shit, that's early for T, no?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are high on him, but whatever your flavor is.
He comes back at 30. Man, I don't know about that pick.
Yeah, I don't know about that pick either.
Not all the time, but more than 50%. He's available at 30.
Probably not. I don't know. Maybe not 30. I think he's kind of going around 26, 27.
Nah, I don't know. I see him go later.
I guess he. See, I think, yeah, I guess he goes around where, yeah, you might be right, where JSN kind of goes. All right, let's see, where are we?
I know what I'm doing now. Started off Bijan and Jonathan Taylor going running back, boom, boom. Get it out. I mean, anytime Taylor falls to the back end, it's like you're out to take it.
Okay, Kyron too.
I'm gonna pass on Kyron. I thought about it. I'm gonna get me because it's a 3 wide receiver format. I gotta grab a wide receiver that I like here. And I'm gonna grab JSN.
Damn, Lamar went quick. Yeah, I'll stack him with Henry if I can get him.
Josh Allen right away too. Seemed like a panic pick.
I don't really love the picks here. I really don't want to go with Kittle. I might have to, though. I don't mind the Omarion pick. I just feel like it's early.
I wouldn't do Omarion. I'm not in on him season long.
I just don't think I have any. I don't have any shares, I don't think.
And you got Ladd, right? Do a little Chargers combo. Kenneth Walker. Oh, no, you don't have Ladd. You took Kittle?
Yeah, I took Kittle.
There we go. It's third round. I don't know. I just can't do it third round. I liked him fifth and sixth round. Trevion Henderson, round 3. That is insane, too. As good as he is.
Yeah, people are reaching now. All the hype, man. You know how it is. August hype, dude. August hype. people start seeing training or start the people who weren't watching are now watching the preseason games. They're like, oh my gosh.
I actually really like that stat, even though it's a reach on Henderson. Genty,
That's
London.
pretty good, yeah. I like the Pickens pick too.
Yeah. A nice looking team so far. Yeah, Henderson's probably not coming back to him, so he had to flip the board there. He wanted him.
There goes Hurts.
Pickens went early too. Those are two early picks, but again, they're never coming back.
I'm just gonna roll with old man Mike. Till the wheels fall off, he's gonna play. It's gonna be this year. Is this the year he dips below 1,000 yards? I don't know. Maybe not.
Adams in round 4 still. I thought he was going to move back up with the news. The staff had news that he's practicing again. Or at practice, at least.
Showing up to practice in his jersey.
What do I do there?
Brees Hall in round 4. Wow.
Yeah, he's fallen. Ridley.
I like it.
That's a push up too, but a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Camaro was just staring at me. I scrolled everything, and he was the name sticking out.
Yeah, I'm grabbing tomorrow if I can. Anywhere I can.
My third running back.
He's literally like the only shiny thing on that team right now. I mean, yeah, Olave has upside. Who's throwing him the ball? Shaheed has upside. Who's throwing him the ball?
There goes Burrow. That's who else I was considering. Something tells me Burrow Bijan combo is a good one to have this year. No? They should have maybe gone Burrow. I don't know. Maybe not because it's best ball. Who knows? James Conner.
Let's go Waddle.
Good pick.
Over DK, yeah, of course.
Is DK still available?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised.
I
would take him. I would pick him in round 6, but I'm not liking him any earlier than that. And it would have to be like I need a wide receiver. And yes, I'm glad to see that he's there.
He'll have a couple good games. Man, he's just drama.
I don't feel good about it. There he goes now. DK, Tyreek, Brian Thomas, Puka, James Cook. Yeah, I don't know if I like it. Travis Hunter. Kelsey. Too many wide receivers. Oh, going on over there. Obviously, trying to hammer running back later. Whatever's left.
Oh, sweet. I'll take some Chuba. Give me some Chuba.
6th round. Wow.
I needed a running back, so I'm happy that guy didn't go running back. That guy went Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice.
What big wide receiver run there? It's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide receivers in the last 11 picks. Devo, there's another one.
It is start 3 wide receiver. A lot of people go heavy wide receiver in there. What's up, Jerry? What's up, brother?
It's the running back dead zone. Gotta pick wide receivers.
We definitely missed you at the expo this year. Wide receiver dead zone.
No, running back dead zone.
Oh yeah,
so
for
gotta
sure.
pick wide receivers.
Receivers. I think I got the last serviceable one.
Golden, Roma Dunze, Pollard. They're all gone. All the stuff I had in my queue.
I like the guy who's sitting right there.
You know, just because I don't have any shares and you were talking him up earlier, you and Rick, I'm going to pick him. TJ Hawkinson. And now I'm going to take his teammate, Jordan Addison.
No.
Yeah.
No, my guy. I don't like that. Breaking my heart.
Boom, boom. Double tap the Vikings. Let's see if I can get JJ later.
Yeah, I mean, it'll get nice. I like it. I like Hawkinson. I like him in the beginning of the year for sure. Like we were talking about earlier, you know, the reason I like Hawkinson so much is the offseason stuff he's been doing with JJ. How'd you do with playing pool tonight, Jerry? Damn, Aaron Jones go. I kind of have my eyes on him. I don't have much Jordan Mason, so I'll just throw him on there. Time to smash some receivers. All right, we got four tight ends going off in that round.
LaPorta, Andrews, Warren. Well, that's early for Warren. He's moving up. I knew he was going to move up come the end of August.
Yeah, people be hearing you talking about him, Joe.
I love him in the round 10, 9, 10, where I have a lot of 9s and 10s with him.
I got him in Scott Fish. I think I took him in the 10th round. It's like the 9th or 10th, one of the two. No, it's just fine with that. All right, so I'm just going to go here and get my guy. I draft him every time. So Pittman over Josh Downs. I'm doing it, man. I still think he's the one.
Pittman? Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that sucks, Jerry. Sorry you didn't do so well. Yeah, there's always next time. My fiance, she works at one of her jobs is she works at a pool they have pool leagues and stuff there, but it's just a little shitty bar. Good food. It's attached to a pizza place.
How's the pizza place?
It's good.
It's got to be good if it's still in business.
Yeah, it's been there for like 60 years.
Nice. Makes it a Luther burden.
Yeah, I like that.
I was gonna do Loveland too, but he already went, so it was whatever.
Tracy goes, the one thing I don't like about this is this little plus minus thing. Every time you pick it, rolls back up to the top. Screws your line of sight up for what you're trying to see on the screen. Krowski Merritt, man, he is just flying up boards now.
Round 9? He went round 10? Yeah, he is. What happens when they don't trade, if they don't trade Brian Robinson?
Isn't Merritt hurt right now, too? Didn't he get banged up?
What if they don't trade Brian Robinson and they don't cut him? What do you see for? I mean, I still think he gets touches, but obviously not the same amount as if Brian Robinson wasn't in the picture. Chabonet, was that you?
Yep.
Nice.
Man, you already know my thoughts on Kenneth Walker. I'm not drafting him anywhere.
Yeah, no, Chabonet is my most owned player. I think most owned running back at least. But
I love Kenneth Walker, dude. He's one of my favorite players to collect cards for. Him in college was so fun to watch. Obviously, him going to Seattle, I was stoked about because they're my second favorite team to watch. The way I compare him to, if I could compare him to another player, it would be Chris Carson. Same team, different injury, right? He had the neck injury, but he'd give you a nice 12, 13 games a year, maybe if you're lucky, and he'd be injured for 5, maybe 6 games. But when he played, holy shit, did he give you good production? But he's gonna be hurt. So I'd rather that high. Taking Kenneth Walker that high is crazy to me. I just don't see the value.
I agree 100%.
And this is coming from who loves Kenneth Walker.
I like him too. I was a big fan of him in his rookie year. He was going in the 8th, 9th round that year. I was targeting him. I had him on a couple teams.
He's a good runner.
Yeah, and I thought he was the most pro-ready running back out of that class that year coming in, and he did pretty good when he was on the field. He did miss time, but he's always missed time, so we know the deal with him. But I think there's room to eat for both of those Seattle running backs, even when they're healthy. Yeah,
you're gonna have to. A lot of players left. Jerry, damn. So you got a lot of things going on in October for pool leagues. I start bowling, I think, here in September, maybe. Look at my calendar. Let's see. Bowling starts September 5th. Every other Friday. Cal Pitts, let's go, dude. He's guaranteed 5 touchdowns this year if you go by his trajectory and how his career's gone so far. For year 1, he had 1 touchdown. Year 2, he had 2 touchdowns. Year 3, he had 3. Year 4, he had 4. Here we go, baby. It's the year to get 5. It's there. It's in the cards, Joe.
What are you talking about? I totally missed that because I had a message that I had to check.
And
Am I on the clock? Yes.
I'm talking about Kyle Pitts' touchdown. He's guaranteed 5 this year.
Yeah, I picked him because I had Bijan.
Mimsy.
In best ball, I like him. In redraft, I don't.
Surprised you didn't go JJ there. Oh, you went Caleb Williams. What round are we at? 11? Yeah, I'll take the risk in 11th round. Come back to me, please. Please, please, please stay there. I will definitely take the risk. Come on, UCLA guy. Take somebody. Take a tight end or receiver. Don't time out. Do not time out. I hate that shit. Do not time out. Thank you. I will take 8 games. If I can get 8 games from Mixon at the end of the year, hell yes. And this is best ball. If I can get an RB1 in the 11th round, will Kyler be a top 10 quarterback? It depends if he's going to be off them video games. No, I mean, I think Trey McBride's going to, we talk a lot about how high Trey McBride's going to be. So, just depends if, is Marvin Harrison going to step up in year 2? I don't know. Who else is there at receiver? Moore's gone. Wilson? Wilson, not Roman, not Russell, Michael Wilson. Jerry said he's all in on Marvin. Like I said, I just he needs to mature this year. He needs to really take time to focus on the game, make some catches. Field awareness, where he's at on the field. Because, man, some of them catches where he was, like, just out of bounds, you're like, come on. Your dad would have caught that. Joe, you're up in 2 turns.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, I need a quarterback. Quada.
Man, I was going to pick him. Give me Aya Minor. He looked pretty good.
I like him.
He's got some juice with the ball in his hand.
You got the juice now.
Sip the juice. I got enough to go around. It's a good song. You know what that is? Rakim.
Oh.
He starts the rap. Sip the juice. How many tight ends do I have?
Not enough.
Only one, right?
I think I only got 1, too. You only got Pitts? I thought you had someone else.
Give me the Chigster. Oh, I do have Hawkinson. That's okay. I'm done with tight end now. I like those three, actually. Hawkinson, Pitts, and Okonkwo. This little combo. Right, trio. Is there, because this is 20 rounds, right? This is 20 rounds?
Yep.
Or is it 18?
No, it's 20.
Okay, it's 20. Yeah, you can afford 3 tight ends.
No, I mean, I know some people who run with 4. You know, if you're going to, if you go with the higher guy, obviously you don't want to do that. But
I like to go 2 quarterback if I can, but I don't think I have an elite quarterback, so I'll probably end up with 3.
you also got to think about, too, injuries happen, and you can't pick players up.
Damn, not really. If I get a chance to get 3, I probably should have taken Penix there. I didn't even consider quarterback. I'm not paying attention to the draft. That's why. Stupid.
I'm going to get a stack with Bryce Young and Chuba. What was... Let's see. Let me go to drafters. Let me pull up another drafters tab. Let me go to my teams. Was it 2 nights ago? 3? Yeah. No, not that one. 6. All right, it was this one. Was this the team? Drake May, Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones should. All right, yeah, that one was the one. Why not? Still, man, I just can't stop drafting Richardson. I don't know why.
It's best ball. That's why he gets a stat. He can run for 120 yards in any given game. For a touch, if it's 120, there's going to be a touchdown involved, and then you get whatever he gets for the quarterback.
All right, let me see. I'm gonna.
Same reason why we picked Justin Fields.
Yeah. All right, let me see if I can share this screen instead real quick. Oh, why did I do that? That was stupid. So it was this team, I think. The Drake May, Anthony Richardson. So that's the one where I started where's the draft board? So this is one where I started Bijan Robinson, Jonathan Taylor, Trey McBride, Breece Hall, James Cook. So that's how I started that one. I think that's probably my favorite one, Jerry. I did this 2 nights ago. And then this is how I kind of attacked my receivers. Myers, Addison, Pittman, Shaheed. Got Douglas, Thornton, Hopkins. Dude, I can get Ayumunner in the 19th round in that draft. So it was nice to get him really late. But I got Eckler as my 5th running back, and I feel like that's fine. Just grab somebody kind of late. My tight ends were McBride, Tucker Kraft, Hunter Henry. I think it was an awesome team.
I'll lock up the Giants quarterbacks because there's nothing left.
I like it, man. I like Dart. I think he's starting to get confident.
Well, if I'm taking Russell Wilson, I have to take that, no?
Russ looks he's got the air ball. He's slinging it out there a little bit, though. I like that. All right, where are we? Thornton's here. A lot of running backs here late.
Am I up? No, I'm not up. I only got the 3 running backs that I took. My build has been interesting. So the way I navigated this draft. Oh, there's a couple of high upside handcuffs still available.
I got Woody Marks.
You know why I like him this year?
Why?
Because Gina Noble's in on him.
Yeah.
And she's pretty good at she's got a good instinct for shit like this. And she, so I mean, he's got a pretty good opportunity. Who knows when Mixon's going to be like, when's he going to be 100%?
I mean, they got Chubb too, but man,
yeah,
no way that knee's going to hold up. I don't remember if you remember how he folded that knee, but it was up towards his face. They shouldn't bend that way. Jerry, that PPR starts crazy. Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Lab McConkey, and Marvin Harrison. That's crazy. Who is down here? Players down here I like. All right, 2 quarterbacks. We only have to start one, and I'm kind of betting on Bryce Young. See, I don't mind this team either, man. Rodgers. Is he going to be extra diva this year or what? What do you think?
Eventually, I do think this is why part of the reason why I'm not in on DK Metcalf this year unless he falls to the 6th round. Maybe late 5th, but after I got sniped on the guys I want and he's the only one left, that's when I'll pick Metcalf. Maybe if there isn't a pivot or I really, really need the wide receiver that bad, I'll take him. But other than that, I'm not targeting DK Metcalf because they got 2 tight ends now, Jonnu Smith and Pat Fryermuth. I fully expect Jonnu to be the number 2 target on the team and not Roman Wilson or Al.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a mix of all of them. But
here goes Kate Otten. Damn.
I think Jonnu can get somewhere between 80 and 90 targets. Maybe, more if he stays healthy. He plays a full season.
Oof. I guess I'll just.
They're going to have to throw. I don't see they're going to be playing from behind. This might be the first time you see Mike Tomlin have a losing season, in my opinion.
Yeah, Tomlin, dude. I mean, what is he? I never had a losing season ever. At least.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think he's kind of lost his touch. Definitely one of the greats, though. I'll tell you that. Oh. Who do I like down here? I haven't been drafting a lot of Brashard Smith lately. Not in best ball. I should. I like the talent, man.
Justice Hill. I took Keaton Mitchell. Who do you like out of those two? I think Justice Hill is what he is.
I like Keaton Mitchell.
I think if Henry would have missed time, Justice Hill wouldn't benefit all that much. A little bit, but not all that much.
I think it's Mitchell.
Yeah.
Probably more similar of a playing style. $18th round, got a couple more rounds here, and then talk about the week, what we got going on.
What is this? What's Jerry talking about here? Do you see this one?
He's talking about his favorite. Well, he asked, "What's your favorite start? Four picks, your favorite draft?"
No, the SBFFC. What is that?
I'm not sure. Jerry, tell us a little bit about it. Tell us about it.
I just happened to peek over at the chat now. It's been like a few minutes because I've been paying attention.
I realized I wasn't on camera.
For the draft, trying to get this thing steering in the right direction, I guess. Jalen Coker, round 18. I like it.
Yeah. I thought about it, but I took Tesla instead. Tesla. It kind of would have fit my build, but I gotta find another tight end here. Telling you, man, if I can't find somebody I really like, I kind of just slam in some Will Disley at the end. Everyone hates on him, but I love him. He did all right last year.
It's him and Gadsden, right?
Yeah, I mean, they got Conklin too, but
yeah, the Disley catch. Never know when he catches. Every now and then he gets a 2 touchdown game.
Pretty good. He's like not too bad for an old guy.
He might be done. I can't say I have any chance.
Come on, give him just a little hope.
You might crack your lineup once, maybe.
Daniel Jones probably here. It's like a wasted pick, but I don't know what Bryce Young is going to be at the beginning of the year. I need something to happen. What about, I might even just grab Joe Flacco. Just give me some points. I need another tight end though, and I don't know if I like what's there. Darren Waller, is he going to play well? I know he started.
I don't know. I don't know what to make of him. I used to like him. I liked him for a couple of years, and then he got hyped up one year. He was going at back end of the round too, and I was like, "Whoa, I don't like him that much."
Yeah, that was when he started playing for New York after like his rehab. Because I think didn't he get drafted by Cincy and he was like on painkillers or something? He was addicted to painkillers. That's like his story. And then I guess he went to rehab and then he went to New York and he had like a huge comeback year.
And then there was another year once Pitts was the number 2 tight end. I think Mark Andrews might have been.
And then when Waller left, everybody was on Ingram, and Ingram sucked.
Once Pitts come off the board, immediately he goes. Like, that was a couple of years ago, so he was always pushed up, Darren Waller, in the drafts. That's why I stopped drafting him. The 1 year that he was cheap. And then that was it. That's all I got out of him. Daniel Jones. That's because you have A-Rich, right?
Yeah.
I have them both on a dynasty team together in the Superflex.
Damn it. It's going to get auto-picked. Conklin. Fuck. I need a tight end because like these two were the same week, bye week. It really threw me off when Otten went in front of me. Oh, I wanted Otten so bad. Not my best draft. I do like, my running backs and my receivers. I got Kittle, so I'm safe, I think, there. But, I mean, this team could make money. But I don't know. I'm not feeling great about it. Like I said, I like the running back Henry, Chuba, Mason, Charbonnet, Mixon, and Marks combo. I like that. I like my receivers, Neighbors, Evans, Waddle, Pittman, and Keenan Allen, Mooney, Thornton, and Tesla. I like the build here, and I got Kittle. So, I mean, I don't mind the team. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Southern Bluegrass Fantasy Football Championship. Now I remember hearing about that.
Okay. Is that the Kentucky? Is that the same as the Kentucky State yet?
I think so.
He's got auto pick Devin Singletary. That's great.
Hey, not bad, man. He had a good. Was he running a touchdown the other day? Tyrone Tracy.
He could be the goal line back if Scatterbo was out.
Singletary. That's so funny. All right, what do you got going on? You're not doing your show tomorrow, so you said it's going to be on
Thursday night. After Thursday check down, there will be an episode of Aces Up podcast. There will be Ric Avery and Tip Major. It will be all TSA fam. We're going to talk about what they got going on in the 2025 season once it starts. I'll talk about what I got going on. We're going to discuss the TSA Listener League details. Then we're going to talk some preseason hype.
I'm stoked, man. It's going to be a good week. I know Carla's got JC gone tomorrow. And let me see what she's got for Friday. Friday is Natalie Kickenborg. So, yeah, Friday is Beyond the Beats. It's her Zumba. It's a really cool – it's really actually a really cool show.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, another fun night. Like I said, if there's anybody out there that wants to get into, we're going to do Big League. I haven't decided should we do 14 team, I think. This is a little bit goofy.
14 is good.
Yeah, I think we'll just stick to 14. We'll get a belt, championship belt. Probably do, I don't know. What do you think? What do you think should be the buy-in? $100? Or 50?
Whatever you want it to be. Whatever's going to get it to fill. I say.
That's true.
Yeah.
The higher the cost, the lower amount of people will probably join. But I want to do a high stakes league. Like, it's not super high stakes, but $100 is a lot to a lot of people. So
It is.
High stakes.
Not many people play for $100. I don't think.
Yeah, maybe it was 250
overall when you look at the entire picture, not just the degenerates that are on X doing content.
We want to do a fun tournament, a little fun.
Yeah.
And we'll draft live. Basically, we'll do it one of these probably either in the next 2 weeks. We'll do it live. Got to do it soon. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Like I said, if you're over on X, hop over to YouTube. Check us out, the Sports Affiliation. Check out the website too. Right now, Iggy's got a really good article coming out every single day called Mano y Mano. It's a linebacker and a running back, and he basically goes down by, today was 17 days until football starts. So check out the website, sportsaffiliation.com. What else? Oh, check out the merch store. Let me put that up real quick. You got to check out the merch store. Got more stuff on the merch store. I'm going to be putting more and more up. Affiliated swag.printful.me. Check it out. I got a couple things up there right now. I'm going to get more and more stuff up there, but just check out the website. There are some cool stuff on there, and there will be more and more stuff. The shirts are amazing. The hats are nice. I know Joe's got a couple things that he's got, some beanies. The beanies are nice, but yeah, like I said, we just got a lot of cool stuff over there. Check out the website, check out the YouTube, check us out on X. We're gonna be getting our TikTok rolling again here soon, and I think I am gonna start doing our shows, throwing them on Spotify. So check us out. We are on Spotify, but we haven't not posted in a while. There are some shows on there from a while ago, but I'm going to try to start getting shows back up on Spotify in case people want to watch it on Spotify or listen to it on Spotify just as a MP3 or whatever. But we're out of here. Appreciate you, Joe. Tell everybody where you're at.
At Points by Ian Carlton on X and at the Sports Affiliation YouTube channel.
And you can find me at JC Money Design on X and TSA, man. Sports Affiliation is what we do. We're having fun. A lot of things coming up this during the season, man. It's gonna be jam-packed week. So come hang out, man. We're gonna have a lot of shows, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of new people creating content. But we're out of here. Thanks, everybody. Peace out.
Right.